Ready?
Yeah.
And action. Hi guys, welcome back to the Autosportivo YouTube channel. We're not in the garage today, JP.
No, I can feel it.
Yeah, sorry about that. We're going to do something different and go back to like what we used to do. Today I wanted to compare the Grande Punto Abarth against the Abarth 500. And as you can see, they're both in the same colour.
Are they actually the same colour code?
Don't know. 601, Fiat 601 maybe. So yeah, we've got Grande Abarth Punto, not the Evo, it's like the first one. And these are really rare cars now. And obviously the Abarth 500, I want to take them out today and we're going to compare them and you choose what you prefer and I'm going to choose what I prefer. And I think it's a good
Yeah, they're kind of the same comparison, aren't they? Because it's not the comp version, because the comp probably would outweigh that. Yeah. Because is that IHI?
This,
or was that Garrett?
We'll have a look in a minute.
I can't remember.
155 brake horsepower.
So it'd be IHI then.
Yeah, 155.
So, same turbo.
But they've both got the same engines. So that's T-Jet, that's T-Jet. We'll open the bonnets up in a minute. We'll compare if the turbos are the same. So I don't know. That's a good question. I know what it is on the Multi Air. That's a Garrett, but I don't know on this one.
Well,
I think it's a Garrett. Then.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, we will. So yeah, join us on this episode today, and comment below if you own one of these, or if you own an Abarth, or if you've driven both. Let us know what you think of these two cars and what you prefer. Get that camera, bring it over. Shoot the intro, JP.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's pop the bonnet, the hood. Oh, okay, we've got IHI in here. It's not an assess, someone stuck that on there, don't know who.
And then we have... Yep.
IHI.
IHI as well.
So there you go. They are both identical engines. Hang on though, how does that must be mapped a bit differently then?
Probably, as you said, when we map them, you can get up like 170 brake.
Do you know when you had your IHI and your Abarth? What did we peak it at?
183, but my turbo was absolutely screaming.
Max,
like when we took it off, the exhaust housing was white, where it was just Yeah.
Look how this T-Jet though, how they crammed it in the Abarth. Well, basically Fiat 400.
Yep.
And called it an Abarth. Because really, you Abarth owner. People who know the true meaning of Abarth know that the last Abarth was the Fiat Strada.
They're good cars, and obviously I own one.
Yeah, well, so do I.
I can't really compare mine because I've mutilated it and done what I've done to it. But before I modified it, stuff like that, it was reliable as anything.
It was. They are.
T-Jets are probably one of the best engines Fiat have done.
Yeah, well, it's Fiat's fire engine.
They're bulletproof.
And you know that because what you put it through.
Yeah. I do, however, believe that there should have been an optional extra to have a 6-speed gearbox in this. These need a 6th gear if you're using it as a daily. I know
who's that member on the Abarth group. He's actually done it to his Abarth, isn't he?
Yeah, there's a couple that have done it.
But
I wouldn't use the M32 gearbox, which is in this.
Which, luckily, I've got history on this. It's just been rebuilt. The gearbox on this was rebuilt last year and it's got warranty still on it.
So you want to tell the viewers what goes in the gearboxes?
They're like made out of chocolate.
I can't remember, it's one of the rings, isn't it, that go or something? I can't remember. Someone will comment down below, so read the comments, someone will post what it is. But literally I've had one before, like the 1.2s and the 1.4s use them, don't they? And literally put a hole through the bell housing when they totally go.
M32 gearbox.
Yeah, that's what's in this.
Yeah,
so
you find it in
my gripe with it is this is the more reliable engine.
But the shitty
because the Evo, but it has a crap gearbox.
Yeah.
The Evo, let me just move around because too much sun. The Evo, I think, is the better looking Punto.
Yes, hands down.
But it has the multi-air.
Yeah.
But it has a better gearbox.
I know. Are you not a fan of the multi-air engine?
No.
It's
not really tunable, and it's just the fact you've got to service it. I know they've done it because of like emissions and stuff like that.
It's not as reliable as a T-Jet.
It's not as reliable as a T-Jet.
I think this is a bulletproof engine.
Your T-Jet is a really good engine. Really good engine.
So Okay, that's enough talk.
Yeah.
They've both got the same engines.
Yeah.
Let's go to the... Oh, the brakes, you've got Brembos on this.
Yeah, so it's standard, even with the IHI, you get Brembos, where on the Abarth,
You have to have the comp.
you have to have the comp, otherwise
You get...
you get them.
Yeah. All right, come on. Evo's my favourite, Abarth,
Yeah.
Punto. But this I like in black. It just looks cool. And you know these plastic trims?
Yeah, side
This
trims.
reminds me, because they're colour coded on the Evo, but on here it reminds me of Uno Turbo and like Fiat Strada Abarth.
Yes.
It's that same sort of thing. Anyway, inside it's quite nice as well. Red stitching, leather dash, bucket seats.
I think once the camera focuses, I reckon the standard seats in the Grande or in the Punto Abarth are better than the standard seats in an Abarth, unless you've also got a comp.
Yeah,
But there's a price difference of £1,000 between. So you
Yeah.
can pick these up, I think, for about 500 quid for a good pair.
Yeah,
If you want to buy some comp seats, you're looking at 1,500 quid.
yeah, you are. But I like it. All of the bath trimmings, red stitching everywhere, and you get more room at the back than the. Look at that.
You still, to be fair, for the size of the 500 Abarth, you do get plenty. You can still fit 2 adults in the back.
Yeah, I've had my mum and dad at the back of mine. Yeah, taking them to London as well. But it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like it.
it's not. It's a lot. When you compare it to the Evo Abarth, it's a lot more plain. The dash is a lot more plain, but that's why they
Yeah,
upped it.
exactly. And then if we go around the back, again, nothing to really give it away apart from a badge, and the bumper is got the diffuser at the bottom, which makes it look a bit.
Yeah, I think between the two, the Abarth has the better
Rear
end.
peach bump.
And it also sounds better, I think. You'll have to do a sound test, but if you
that's got a Scorpion exhaust on it, JP. This
yeah,
is
but even when
standard.
mine was standard,
Yeah.
so I had the standard exhaust, it sounded better. I'm referring to the IHI, was the Garrett
Yeah.
one. You can hear the turbo a lot
Yeah.
better out the back. You know,
What do you think of these wheels?
they're all right. Nothing spectacular, are they?
I prefer the ones that are on my Abarth. You know the.
I feel like they're perhaps a little bit too small. They need to be
you
one
reckon?
size up. I reckon. I could be wrong. It could just be the profile of the tyre just makes it look too chunky. I don't know.
Are you drawn to one or the other at the minute? I know you're a fan of these.
Yeah, well, originally before I got the 500, I wanted the Evo Abarth, didn't I? It's slightly
Yeah.
bigger, and I needed a slightly bigger car. But in the end,
But
I'm probably assuming that the 500 Abarth is
Yeah.
going to be better on track, shall we say, than the Punto because of it's smaller, more nimble.
the front ends, I think the Punto wins it for me. It looks far more aggressive than the Abarth 500.
The Series 4 Abarth, I think, would outweigh this.
Yeah, the one I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. That looks happy and non-aggressive, like a little happy puppy.
We're saying it's like a little Chihuahua. Is
But
what
that
we're
looks
saying?
aggressive.
More aggressive. I mean, it doesn't look too aggressive.
Right, remember we're comparing these two. We're not
Yeah,
comparing the
yeah,
comp.
yeah,
we're not
yeah,
comparing
yeah.
any other Abarth. It's these two.
But yes, between the two, that's sat right here. This one looks more aggressive. Looks more sporty.
Let's go to the inside of this one. Do you want to go on that side?
Yeah, it's because of the
sun's
sunlight.
not
Yes. I do like how they colour coded the dash.
That's cool, isn't it?
Like, reminds me of the Fiat Coupe days.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Again, they've kind of stuck to the same sort of interior, like black leather, red
Yeah.
stitching. I love red stitching in cars.
But not all of these come with leather.
No, they don't. Yours didn't, did it?
No.
No.
Mine came with cloth, which was
Um,
pretty basic.
And this, do you know what I don't get though? This is like a kind of like a basic model, and you get like an uprated sound system speakers in here, like Interscope.
Yeah.
But like my Competizione, top of the range one, and it doesn't come with
There's more optional extras.
crazy.
There's so many optional extras you
Like
can get.
beats, isn't it? And,
It's like a sunroof as well in the Abarth.
Mm.
You don't really see many of them.
But yeah, compared to what I don't know. I think I prefer the Punto inside. This is lovely. I like it. I like them. I love them. But if you said to me which one, I think I prefer the Punto Abarth inside.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like the fact you don't have a elbow rest. I love an elbow rest.
Have we got one in that?
I can't remember. I'm trying to think. I think
No.
I don't think we do.
But the back. Oh, look at that! Abarth mats. Didn't know they had them in here. I've only owned this car for a week. It's smaller at the back, but you still get 2 grown adults in there.
Mm.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And I like the roof. It's all black. It's really.
Yeah,
sporty.
I'm a fan of dark headlinings, not like
I like your one in your car. You've never shown them what you've done to yours.
the
Have you?
starlights.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's been on one of our videos when it was on one of our old dyno, because Dan
Really?
was taking the Mickey out of it. I think he was just jealous.
And then diamond cut wheels, but they always go funny, don't they? They're not too bad on this one. Again, it's not an assess, people. The previous owner stuck that on there.
You don't get much of a boot space though, let's
But it
face
ain't
it.
bad.
No.
Like the parcel shelf doesn't really do much. Imagine cutting out some 6x9s and sticking them in there. Doesn't really do
6x9 millimeters.
Yeah. But the boot ain't that bad.
It's not bad. I mean,
Is it?
I've got a small subwoofer in mine, and that probably takes up the whole frigging boot.
But you know what? Out of all like the cars I've got in my collection, the one car I love to jump in and go home in, especially round here, is my Abarth.
Mm.
I love it. I honestly do. I'm such a big fan of 500 Abarths.
I mean, the common fault that you get with these, which is annoying because I had to do it on mine,
Is that wiring loom?
is this wiring loom stretches and it breaks the wires,
That
and you
one
get
looks
a
like
kit.
it's been repaired.
It looks like at some point it's been done.
Shall we see what sounds better?
Yes.
Right, ready?
Oh, and then. It's got a slight burble to it, but that's probably because it's a Scorpion exhaust. It's not standard. That sounds all right.
That's all right.
And now the Punto.
But this is not as...
No, I don't think it will be.
Ready?
Oh, and then. Yeah, not really much, is there?
No.
I think people want 5 seconds of their life back after that.
Oh, God. Let's get them out. Should we get them out on the road and get them dirty?
Yeah, why not?
Raj cleaned them both as well. Now
Well, we just have to clean them again.
Oh, God.
So, which is your favourite so far? Out
Out of these two, because this is what we're comparing, out of these two is at the minute, I don't know, maybe I should drive them both. But at the minute, I'm more
towards the Punto.
Yeah.
Get
I
to
am.
stay away from the sun. Stay away from the sun.
Stay away from the sun. Only because I like cars that are rare, that are different, not on the road. Like you see these every street you go down, you're going to see an Abarth
500.
You're
I
not
need
gonna
to
see
start
one there.
saying it. Keep saying, but people
Yeah.
begin. Which one is he talking
Yeah.
about?
No, you're going to see these everywhere, and they're such a popular car. It's a shame they've stopped making them now.
Yeah, gone to electric. I
Oh,
mean,
do you know what we should do? I've got an idea. You know the electric Abarth, right? I like the styling of it, and I like the inside of it. Don't like what's under the bonnet. How about we buy one, rip that bloody horrible electric motor out of it, and we put a T-Jet in it.
I mean,
Innit?
you want to
How
fucking
cool?
do it.
How cool would that be?
They go past the Abarth dealership and go, this is what it's supposed to be
Yeah,
like.
not through a speaker.
Yeah,
But you've actually, and I bet it's not been done.
probably not,
Probably
no.
cost a fair amount of money.
But they've declined so much in price.
And have you seen how much they've dropped down by? That's
Because no one wants them.
crazy. But if I had the money, to do something crazy, that's what I'll do. Come on, how funny would that be? Electric Abarth, but we've got a TJ in it. And I bet you lot agree with me. True petrol heads.
Well, what are they bringing out? To be fair, should be saying this for the podcast, but what are they bringing out, the 600E or something, haven't they?
Yeah, isn't that already out?
It's been on the shows, there's been pictures, stuff like that, but it's
right.
coming out.
Well, you choose which one we should go out in first.
I would say if you're more drawn to the Punto,
Yeah.
we should take out the 500.
Okay. All right then.
Right, just roll her out.
All right.
And we'll call.
Okay, already, do you know what I prefer with this is the gearbox. I prefer the gearbox on this so much better. It's much better. Oh, I wonder if you could put, do you know what? Why have I never thought of this before? You know,
Squeaky leather?
you know the gearbox in this?
Yeah.
Why can't it go in the Punto?
Well, it can, it bolts on, doesn't it? So,
I know we lose a gear and it'll be 5-speed, but
you have to put the right
gearbox mount.
gear knob on it and stuff like that. And the linkages, I'm assuming.
I wonder. Isn't it?
Well, yeah, it can be done, but
I just think that M32 gearbox is
it's crap.
atrocious. Atrocious. It's horrible.
It's crap.
It is. It's like when you go change gear as well, it feels like a spoon. Do you know what I mean? Like in a porridge bowl or something.
It'd be good to feel what they felt like when they were brand new, because it's an Abarth. They're going to be driven, change gear quite vigorously.
But the gearbox on this is so much better. Ooh. This is not mapped or nothing, it's a standard. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it goes alright.
Oh, you'd know anyway. You had one like this for years.
Yeah, well, I tried the Blue Spark box.
Yeah.
And then went to private. You can never beat a proper map.
No, I know. I had a customer come in the other day to show me his new Abarth he brought, and it's been mapped. And before that, he owned another Abarth, and he only had a Blue Spark box in it. And this it's totally different.
Yeah.
So anyone wants to put a Blue Spark box in your
They're
Abarth,
good. Don't get me wrong. We're not discrediting them and stuff like that. They're good because for like insurance purposes or whatever, you can take them out. They're moulded.
How much are they?
I think like 250 quid.
Yeah, but my God, for an extra 50 quid, you get a proper map.
Yes, but with the Blue Spark, if for insurance purposes stuff like that, you can remove it. You can disconnect it.
Okay.
So, and they are good, as I said, not disgruntled them or anything like that. So not telling no.
Fucking prick.
Taking the inside line, mate.
Did you see that?
Taking the inside line.
What the fuck was that? I thought that was it for
in
us.
a massive friggin' near enough 7
They're about to see us fucking crashing and that was the end of us. Wow.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, my heart stopped. Although I wish that camera was pointing on him. If you're watching this and you're on Colston Road, mate, you're a bellend.
Oh shit. Anyway, where were we?
I don't know.
I've forgotten that. But anyway, yeah, how does it feel?
Like an ordinary peasant spec Abarth feels.
Oh, for God's sake. Now, with the Abarth, I will say, now this is just me, I cannot drive mine without it being in sport mode. Now, not because of the power and stuff like that,
steering?
because of the steering. When it is not in sport mode, it is too light for me. You can't feel what the car's doing. It's good it'd be good in the city, like in London and tight spots, stuff like that, you know. But for driving out and about, it's steering. I can go down that way and come back up. You can give it a bit of a throttle then.
Do you want to drive back? I know you've had one and it's
well, I can do. They want to
drive it.
Yeah. As long as there's no more idiots like that on the road, other than me.
This is supposed to be I'll just go over here like this. Right, I'm getting out. It's cold.
Really?
Yep. I did.
You're taller than me. You ain't taller than me. You know, I'm stretching out.
This makes a nice change, doesn't it? From
what doesn't make a change
big sing cars.
Yet again, you have another car that's got the fucking petrol light on.
Yeah.
Has the Punto got the petrol light on?
No, it's got half a tank in that.
Is that because you bought it with half a tank on?
Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have waited for the Punto GT to come back and done Punto GT, Abarth 500 and the Punto. That would have been cool, wouldn't it?
Might still be able to. I don't know.
That'll be back with us soon. Before Christmas, they said I'd get that back from the paint shop.
Yeah, it goes all.
It does go alright, isn't it? Mind the puddles, it's been cleaned.
I'll clean it again.
Mind the cyclist.
Yeah, don't worry about him. There you go. 1.5 metres away from the cyclist when you overtake, remember that. But it's a bit damp. His hand holding on. You sit up. Another thing with this is standard, you sit so high up.
What?
I feel really high up.
But don't you feel higher with the sub-out seats?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes alright. There you go. I'll slow down now, you can stop holding on. I can see you holding on down there. They handle well. The brakes are alright in this. I don't like the seats because you do move.
Yeah, is that because it's leather? Or
I used to move around in
your cloth ones?
the cloth ones as well. There's no sort of like lumbar support, which you need when you're throwing the car around. And as I said, I feel so high up.
Alright, another question.
Yes.
Would you think this is more girly compared to the
Yes.
Abarth?
The Series 4
Yeah.
kind of extends out a tiny bit and has
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
angles, shall we say,
Yeah.
not curves.
Yeah.
So that one looks
More aggressive.
more aggressive,
More
appealing.
manly.
Yeah, yeah.
More manly.
We're gonna get hate for this comment.
Yeah. Look, my dad drives an Abarth. My uncle drives an Abarth.
Yeah.
I drive an Abarth.
So do
you
I.
drive an
Yeah.
Abarth. Who else is there? I know there's more people that I know that are men that drive Abarths.
But no, these are good cars, really good fun to throw around. You know, yes, mine's like 300 horsepower and it's fun chasing Golf R's down the motorway and stuff like that, you know, and watching their face as you're still behind them thinking they're going to pull off. What's your gripes with them? Like, what do you not like about 500R Abarths?
Well, I loved everything about my one until I took it round the track.
Well, you spun out on a warm-up, you weren't even going fast.
I just think they're rubbish. Round the track, I think they're rubbish. It's just too short wheelbase.
It is short wheel. Yeah, the short wheelbase is a factor.
I know people might disagree with me, but I took my Abarth out round the track with you and Dan, and it did not give me. Oh, do you know what? Country roads, like round here, when I go home, hands down, I just want to jump in my Abarth and I want to go home in that. The way we've tuned it, the way it handles, the seats, you know, the whole thing about it, I absolutely love it, and I would hands down choose my Abarth over my Stelvio, the Ferrari, maybe Integrale sometimes, depends what mood I'm in, but I love it. I'm not mocking it at all, I love them. What was the question again?
Well, every car's going to have good points, every car's going to have bad points.
Okay, but I love them.
But yeah, I agree that the Abarths standard aren't really good kind of on track.
No.
Compared to some other cars. Dan took his Civic round. Yes, I was doing him on the straights. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But around the corners and that. Yes, I know he's upgraded his suspension, stuff like that. But he was going around corners.
Yeah.
My Abarth would just understeer.
Yeah. It's brilliant, his Honda Civic round that track. Abarths on track? No.
But,
and I know people sitting at home, I've got an Abarth, and they're going to disagree with us. But let's be. We're
being real. We're being real
here.
Compared to other cars that we have driven, Abarth is fun. Round short, tight circuits, country roads. Yes,
around London,
a lot of fun.
town, country roads around here.
You will do a lot of cars. You know, being cars that are like 200 horsepower, and you're in this 130. You're still up their arse around corners, stuff like that. Look what happened when I was in the Punto with that Murcielago. Was it Murcielago? Murcielago. I was up his arse round corners, and he even said he couldn't lose me on the straights. Yes, he disappeared.
Yeah.
But round the corners, I was up his arse. But then even in the Punto had a limit because the back end just started juddering with the stiff suspension that they had. You know, my mate said it's like driving on bricks. Those Bipostos, they are not designed, especially with the roads in the UK. But yes,
we agree, we love them, but they're not ideal.
They're not ideal really for tracks, really short tracks. Yes, But I'm sure maybe one day we'll get a standard Abarth, and maybe we'll take it round track and then upgrade suspension and see if we can make it quicker without doing engine mods.
Wonder what the Biposto would have been like around that track.
The Punto is an awesome car. The back end.
Do you remember when we were doing 130 in Mexico in the Biposto, and the back?
Yeah, the back end. Yeah, it worried me. The back end. There's no weight in the back. It felt like the wind was just like making the back end a lot more light. You could feel the back end twitching. So it's like you just had to point the car forward, just let off, and just slow down. It's in Mexico. It is a. Yeah, it was a.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
But anyway,
let's get out of this and jump in the Punto Abarth, and let's see what that's like.
Yes, let's go.
Out of 10, what do you think?
It's probably about 7.5 out
I'd
of
say
10.
7. If we were in a comp, I'd have given it a bit more, but I'd say 7.
Yeah, the comp's got better suspension as well as standard anyway.
It feels different, the comp to this, isn't it? All right.
Right, let's go.
Right, okay. Already, I love the seating position in there.
I feel lower down, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel lower down.
This one's got a
and it's got more lumbar support as well.
I can make this go higher or lower.
Yeah.
Higher at the minute because I'm a short little Italian. I don't even think I'm short. Anyway, but already the seating position in this is much better. Like gear change. It's not bad, but it's not.
Does it feel as tight as the 500?
No, it doesn't. Nowhere near as tight as.
I mean, I've got a lot more leg room.
Yeah.
You see, I'm sitting further away from the camera.
Long distance, I don't know. I've done long distance in the Abarth. It's been fine.
Don't these ones have cruise control?
Yes, look, cruise control.
So some of the Sorry, we've got the air freshener.
Sorry,
in the way there.
And it works. Look at that. It's working.
So
got cruise control.
You've got cruise control in these. Abarth doesn't come with it. You can buy a kit that people do wiring and bolt on.
What, for the Abarth 500?
But it's something you have to do.
Yeah.
So that's already a plus, especially for longer journeys. I don't know what these are like around track. Never taken one around track, so I can't comment whether it's going to be better or worse. Maybe someone can comment. There's someone out there that's probably taken. There's probably a channel where someone has done one.
So normal mode is literally normal. It really is normal.
Yeah.
I'll put it in boost. I like it how it says Sport Boost, where the other one's just Sport. But here you get Sport Boost. And already drop it a gear, third. It don't feel as quick as the Abarth.
It's because the Abarth is a lot lighter.
It doesn't feel as quick as the Abarth. See, this is what we're saying. I think the Abarth would quite happily stick up this arse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this, should we remap it?
Is there any point? You're selling it.
Yeah, that's true. If I was to keep it, I would.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for sale, guys. If it hasn't already sold by the time you lot watch this video, it is for sale, and I'm asking just shy of £4,000 for it, which I think is an absolute bargain. It's got full service history, 2 keys, and it doesn't need nothing at all because we've just done it all.
And it's never been ragged.
It's never been ragged. It's never been put in sport button.
Yeah, it's never been ragged yet. I've got to sit in it yet.
And it's got 4 brand new Pirelli tyres on it also. Turning circle is much better than the 500 Abarth. I'm going to pull over there and you can drive it back.
Okay.
You bin it, you win it, mate.
I win it. Winning's free, isn't it?
I don't want to go near the mud.
Here we do. You don't need to just put the hazards on.
There we go.
It's an Italian car. People really think, yeah, it's definitely broken down.
Someone's going to think we're broken down. Yep. Go on then. I'm jumping over again.
Oh God. Yes, mud. Hold on. Wait, just touch that.
Oh shit. See?
Now which car was easier to climb over?
This one. Put the heating on, nice and hot.
Don't turn on loud because people are going to hear wind noise.
It's got a nice glove box here with USB in there. Didn't you used to own a Grande Punto, a blue one, diesel? Mind the puddles.
This feels a lot slower than the 500.
It does, doesn't it?
The seat position's better. The gearbox, yeah, feels like there's more travel. Oh yeah, the brakes. Just them. The brakes feel a lot more sharper on the Abarth.
Yeah, it's got Brembos on it.
On Brembos, I feel you have to stamp the pedal a bit harder to get more out of it, kind of thing.
Remember, we're not in Mexico today.
It's not bad round corners.
Doesn't feel as quick though, does it?
No, I think the Abarth round that corner was a little bit better than this. I think the suspension on this is softer than the Abarth.
Do you reckon?
Because I felt that wheel just lift up a little bit. It's responsive. The steering feels, but I think the steering feels a little bit more heavy on this, which I like.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Still feel quite high in this, but I don't feel as high as I am in the Abarth. And plus, I feel more secure with the lumbar.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It's a nice car to drive.
Yeah, I would prefer using this car for longer journeys.
Yeah, it is a nice car to drive.
But yeah, it just doesn't feel as powerful as 500. And probably weight is a factor.
Gearbox, what do you reckon? What do you think?
Look at that.
It's like a sloppy Giuseppe, isn't it?
It is sloppy.
That sun is really low today, isn't it?
That was all. What else have we got to do to these cars?
Nothing, we can just
Do the outro in here. What car would you prefer? The turning circle is definitely better in the Punto.
Yeah. Okay, out of these two that we've done today, I'm not going on my comp, because my comp, I love it. It's 1,000 times better than both the cars. I'm going on these two cars, like Peasant Spec Abarth and Punto Abarth. You could park it there if you want.
Yeah, I was going to go around here because I didn't want the camera in the sun.
I'm going to choose this Punto.
I would probably turn more towards this Punto, to be fair, as well.
And out of 10, what would you give it?
To be fair, it's probably about the same. They both have good bits and both have bad bits. Suspension feels more solid in that car. That car cornered better than this. The steering feels heavier in this one, which is something I like because I like to feel what the car's doing. Seating position, I feel lower in this car than the Abarth. The Abarth feels like I'm looking a butt in the roof.
It's got great room at the back, nice boot.
Yeah, so if you've got more than two people, this car's probably better for that. Longer journeys, this car's just better.
Yeah.
Has the crap gearbox, which we know. It's good. It's got 6-speed.
Yeah.
Because when you're on a motorway, put 6 speed, and you've got cruise control.
Yeah. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. And I'm going for this definitely.
But no, that said, they're both good cars. Both good cars. As I said, it depends on what you're after. If you're just after something to fresh around corners, then get the 500.
Bless you. Phew. I better let it out. I got told off last time for keeping it in. Cut that bit out.
Nope.
No. Hang on. If it was a different colour, I don't know if I'd like it enough. Okay, black just looks really good in this car.
Yeah, that's probably because of the black trims.
Do you remember my red one I had? And I had autosportivoltd over it. I just prefer black in this one. But
I think it's because of the black trims. It blends in a bit more.
Yeah.
When you've got white, the black trims, plastic trims, just stand out too
I think
much.
the Punto Abarth Evo could be any colour. I like it, but with this it has to be black.
The Evo, now as much as I take the piss and I don't like it, it does look good in primer with lacquer colour.
It does, doesn't it? That's Campovolo grey.
Whatever the hell it is.
You could always take that engine out and put a T-jet in it.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen. Like, if you had two, like one of each, I would take the engine out of this and put it in
Is this
the
like
Evo.
your perfect spec?
Yeah, I would put it in the Evo. I'm not going to go on about power.
You could even put your Abarth.
I could put my Abarth engine,
in one. do you know what? If ever you were to crash that, or something unfortunate should happen to it, take the engine out, find yourself a Punto Evo and put the engine in that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, 100% it would be. And I said I am a fan of the Punto Evo. I mean, I had that diesel, didn't I? And I put I had the Punto Grande diesel, remapped that. I think that was like 180 brake. And then I put the Evo Abarth kit on, didn't I? I put the Evo rear lights. I had to splice all the wire in. It looked not really nice.
I remember. That was
it was all black.
one.
I sprayed the bump. It was all gloss black. Looked evil.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going off topic.
There. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if we've bored you today.
Yeah.
But it's just a quick little video on a comparison on a Punto and a 500.
We're just throwing content out there. You either like it or you hate it. If you hate it, we won't do one again.
Yeah. I used to do this with that guy. We don't mention his name no more.
He who shall not be named.
It was called Reviews.
Yes.
JAMES Reviews.
Yeah.
That used to do quite well.
Yes. Because he can review a car better than us. Let's face it.
Yeah, we're just
chat crap.
We're just brainless sales mechanics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We fix shit.
And plus, do you know what? We've done this because we're waiting for the Punto GT to come back, and it's still at the paint shop. Yeah.
And we was going to do a podcast.
Yes.
But that's fallen through. So next week we'll do a podcast.
Because Maxwell let us down. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, and let us know what cars you want us to review. Italian, possibly. Or maybe review something with my baguette, maybe.
Is it too early for a beer?
Never too early for a beer.
Pub.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer the Punto as an all-rounder, I think. I don't think I'd own another Abarth. Oh my God. Oh, you better keep that in.
Boost leak.
Yeah, you've got JP's boost leak.
Right, on that note,
yeah.
that's it. We're done.
That's it.